The newest update on King Harris is way darker than anyone saw coming.
Warrant for?
So your warrant is for a failure to appear. Dispatch is going to call in and make sure it's still valid.
Failure to appear where? I didn't have no court dates.
It's for DUI out of Pickens County.
Out of Pickens County?
32. Could you go and confirm that warrant?
The only DUI, I had a suspicion of a DUI a long time ago, and it was dismissed, so I don't know.
T.I.'s biggest fear might be unfolding right in front of his eyes. And the crazy part? He predicted it years ago. Back in 2022, the rap legend warned his son, King Harris, to chill out or prison would be waiting for him. Now, 2 years later, those words don't sound like fatherly advice anymore. They sound like prophecy. Can I call my lawyer? That's what King reportedly said as reality hit him hard. Time finally became his teacher, just like T.I. said it would, and that teacher came wearing handcuffs. In October 2024, King's fast life finally caught up.
Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck up.
Don't play with people's kids now. Don't play with
hey,
King.
come on, man. What? Come on, bro.
King said
he talking about King.
Behind the wheel of his BMW, he pulled out of a Chevron gas station and nearly smashed straight into a cop car. That wasn't just bad luck. That was bad judgment and karma linking arms. Police didn't play around for a second.
Tell me. It been 20 years, bro. It been 20 years. I figure if I wasn't built like that, it'll show by now. It been 20 years, bro. I done faced every challenge motherfucker that like to throw at me, man. You ain't seen me fold, you ain't seen me break down. I ain't one of you niggas who done been to the penitentiary before, man. What happened when a motherfucker say somebody ain't right and they goddamn show their paperwork and they is right? What's the penalty for that? Can somebody tell me what is that punishable by?
As soon as they stepped to his car, they smelled weed and spotted a loaded 9 tucked right on his hip. From that moment, it was a wrap. When they ran his name,
My boy tooted. I'm gonna let the world know this offer. I told my dog all he gotta do is come to the gym with me, and I'm gonna get him set up with some veneers on me.
things went from bad to worse. An old warrant from 2022 popped up. Yeah, the same one for speeding, driving on a suspended license.
Through it, whatever he going through, I love him through it. Much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on it. Try to take the good with the bad and just let him know, you go into prison if you...
And DUI. Instead of facing it back then, King dipped. And that decision sat in the background like a time bomb waiting to blow.
Hey, I don't want y'all to check the car.
I can't hear you.
I don't want y'all to search the car.
Well, I understand that, but if I smell weed, that's probable cause to search the vehicle.
You're not gonna find that. You're gonna find my gun.
In 2024, it finally exploded in his face. The leaked body cam footage told the whole story. Cops pulling him out, unclipping the gun, cuffing him, patting him down, all of it on full display.
Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You act like a baby to go to your grandma's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every
and
day.
no tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood.
But what really stood out wasn't the arrest. It was King himself. He wasn't shouting, wasn't losing it. He looked annoyed but calm, like he knew this was the day his past came calling. Even the officer later said King stayed respectful.
So I'm confused.
Where was your DUI?
Jasper.
Jasper, is that a city or a county?
County. Can I call my lawyer?
And that only made the internet go even crazier. Because let's be honest, when you're the son of a rap legend, every mistake turns into a spectacle. One day you're flexing on Instagram, the next you're sitting in DeKalb County Jail with millions watching your downfall. For T.I., it had to sting. He saw this train wreck coming from miles away. Back in 2022, when King was already spiraling, T.I. went live, practically begging him to change before it was too late. I ain't spoke to my son, but I know exactly how it's gonna turn out. Those words hit different now. Imagine being a parent who predicts their child's downfall, then watches it play out in real time. The red flags were waving for years, and nobody can say T.I. didn't try to warn him. Remember the wild Waffle House incident back in 2022? King was caught on video yelling at staff, acting like the room revolved around him, trying to flex for no reason at all. Even T.I. went live afterwards, shaking his head, admitting he didn't understand why his son would stop everything just to argue with a cook. Fans weren't buying the street energy either. They called it entitlement, not toughness. Then came that now infamous gun video with Boozie's son, Tootie Raw. Instead of laying down tracks, the boys filled a video shoot with guns, posing like they were in a trap house. That move was reckless, and both T.I. and Boozie had to step in on camera, warning their sons directly that one wrong move with guns or drugs could ruin everything. The message was real, but King wasn't listening. By 2023, things went from messy to full-blown embarrassing. The Falcons game live stream blew up online. King sitting in a luxury suite at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, going live to convince the world he never had it easy. The irony? He was saying that while sitting in one of the most expensive seats in the building. T.I. had enough. The King of the South grabbed his son in a headlock on live stream. That wasn't just a father checking his child. That was years of frustration and generational tension bursting out in front of millions. And just when fans thought the drama couldn't get wilder, Tiny broke her silence at a family event, revealing that King used to suck a pacifier until he was 12 years old. The internet went crazy. That one detail clashed with all his tough talk and gave critics endless material to roast him. Still, instead of laying low, by 2024, King kept racking up L's, proving that some lessons hit harder when they come late. King couldn't catch a break, or maybe he didn't want one. The internet roasted him for eating ramen out of an aluminum foil bowl inside a mansion while dripping in designer clothes. Fans called it fake struggle energy, like he was trying to prove pain he never lived. Then came the high school performance. What should have been a moment to shine turned into a full-on disaster. The crowd booed, laughed, and filmed every second. It was humiliation on replay. And if that wasn't wild enough, King decided to pick a fight with comedian Rusky, claiming he invented the phrase, standing on business. The internet wasn't buying it. In reality, King had just been arrested for skipping court over a minor traffic ticket. But online, people twisted it into something darker. They locked him up for a body, the rumors joked, turning his mistake into a meme. Rusky clapped back on The Breakfast Club and completely torched him. The jokes were brutal, and King's attempt to fire back with fat jokes only made him look pressed and insecure. But the real knockout came later, when King sat across from 2 Chainz on his podcast and couldn't spell tomorrow at age 20. The silence in that room said everything, and T.I.'s face in the clip was priceless. The video exploded online, not for lyrics or success, but for showing how lost King really was. By late 2024, though, life threw him a new chapter: fatherhood. His girlfriend, Jania Big Nana Epps, gave birth in November, and King proudly introduced his son to the world. November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome King Jr., he posted, dropping a heartfelt track called Dear Son. For a second, it felt like fatherhood might calm him down and give him purpose. But while he was holding his newborn, the arrest footage was still blowing up across the internet. His redemption story got buried under mugshots, memes, and mockery. Even I sounded lost trying to understand it, saying, I'm puzzled why King feels such a need to be seen as a street dude. Like, why is he obsessed with that life? Street dudes ain't really winning. Those words cut deep, because behind the fame and flash, that question still hangs heavy over King's story. Then the whispers turned sinister. By 2025, the internet was buzzing with rumors that King Harris had been sentenced to 5 years and jumped inside a Georgia jail. Blogs claimed he was attacked by several inmates while the cameras just happened to malfunction at the same time. Nobody knew what was true, but the fact people even believed it said everything. King's rep had fallen so low that the line between gossip and reality disappeared. In jail politics, image is currency, and King's wannabe gangster act had made him an easy target. The story broke hearts, especially knowing this was the same dad who once cut his son off to teach him tough love. Now, that same father was allegedly calling up the system, begging for protection, labeling the supposed jail beating a targeted hit. That's when everyone realized this wasn't about lessons anymore. This was about survival. While King was rumored to be fighting for his safety behind bars, his personal life outside was crumbling just as fast. His baby mama, Jania Big Nana Epps, was suddenly in every headline. Blogs accused her of finessing King for money and using their child to pressure T.I. and Tiny for financial help. Sources even claimed T.I. confronted her directly, saying she was chasing the Harris bank account, not love. Things got so messy that new rumors surfaced that King allegedly struck back by leaking a list of his dad's supposed affairs, threatening to expose family secrets, and even hinting at divorce between T.I. and Tiny. Real or not, it painted a picture of a family breaking under pressure. And just when it couldn't get worse, Boozy Boaz jumped in with pure chaos, mocking King online with rumors about a leaked tape involving another man. He didn't just take shots at King, he went straight for T.I., saying, "That lil' boy got them tapes out. Baby mama Wilden, whole family Wilden. You can't raise no street soldier if you soft yourself." The internet went nuclear after that. By fall 2025, what started as family drama had turned into full-blown cultural mayhem, with everyone watching the Harris empire crumble in real time. That wasn't just people clowning King, it was the world shredding T.Y.'s legacy to pieces. Every headline, every post felt like another hit aimed straight at the Harris name. And while all that noise grew louder, T.I. and Tiny were fighting their own storm behind the scenes. Their massive $71 million lawsuit win against MGA Entertainment got chopped down to just $17.9 million, a brutal cut that had everyone asking, would that money go towards saving King from prison, or would T.I. finally let his son face the music? The cameras are still rolling, the eyes are still watching, and every move counts from here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.